Welcome back to this little series of trying to get through the chaos theory on the original Isla Sorna. We need a Tyrannosaurus, but I think I need to turn up like my logistics for my scientists. And to do that, we need to be able to train them. So we need to research the training of the scientists. For that, right here, and it allows you to scientist training up to level 2 there. Increase staff center building limit. Let's start the research on that. 200 grand. Good enough. That'll maybe drive up the sabotage warning, but we're gonna rest some scientists too and let the money tick for a while. Let's see. They're working. I don't know that there's much going on for a minute, as we're going to have a Rex, so we need a pin for it. I think right down here is going to be a fine place. So let's just start laying that in. That's some nice fence there. It's funny how in the original movie, how they go off the concrete where the Rex comes out, but they end up in the Brachiosaur pen after swinging down like that 70-foot wall. And I know it made for great kind of spectacle on screen, but it was weird. Let's go to here. But it's one of those things, who gives a shit? The movie's so good that what's it matter? Man, I don't know how much goat versus just regular meat a Rex would want. Probably, I mean, Malcolm said, I think, that he doesn't want to be fed, he wants to hunt. Enclosure. So we need one of these. And the viewing gallery. At least one. No way we can put it there. Dry up some of this water. And then go raise this ground up back here if we can. Well, I just like to do this. I've said before that, you know, you raise your ground up back here, and even if your dinosaur's back in some forest, it seems like you could see them a lot better. Staff stuff complete, so let's go continue on with this. We'll go to the staff building, and here we can train our scientists. But let's see what it takes to get the Rex. We can't. Watch. We need to research now carnivores instead. And so here's like a Suchomimus. Let's start the research. And we'll go, man, we're going to go let this guy rest. I swear I don't even want to try to pronounce his name. Here you go. What's his name? Suck off. God damn it. Alright, so here we go. We got arrested instead. The Tyrannosaurus is... Or the Suchomimus, the other carnivores, are going now. And we've got broken-legged raptors, but I feel like instead of constantly worrying about them, you can just let them die off. Get rid of them. We've got buildings that have what? No roads to them, all right? Just want to be ready for this Rex, but we want to conserve our money because it's... Yeah, all right. It is expensive to get the Rex going. I think I spent... Well, for one thing, I sent 2 expeditions out that didn't work at all. They came back with nothing. Like 1 fossil each worth 40 grand and no Tyrannosaurus fossils. That is heartbreaking. We need gates. At least 1. And we've got a response facility right there. Hell, we'll put a gate right behind them. It's important to have, I think, them looking in on the Rex. We've got raptors ready in there. I wonder how the raptors are doing. My only problem is when something goes wrong with the fence, every single raptor gets out. I mean, they run for the hole. Population, there's 7. They'd like more of them, huh? Not quite all the forest they'd like, but wow. They'd like more raptors. I wonder how much it would improve to have like 15 of them or something. That'd be pretty cool. Let's go. Let's select some eggs, and we've got aggressive. Intolerant of what? Cohabitation limits down. Well, we're not doing that. Chance to attack ranger team. Who cares? Dislike and threatens all other species. What we really ought to do is build a second fence around these damn things, and not power one of them, maybe. I wonder how that'd go. Staff busy. Research complete. Let's not worry about spending money on the raptors yet. We need to now research Tyrannosaurus. Insufficient skill. So we need, like, that's genetics or something. Let's go see if we can level it. We've got 14 out of 18. And he's got to go. Doesn't he? What can he go up to in genetics? Nothing. 1. It's trash, man. I feel like you're fired. You know, it's not us, it's you. Let's go hire somebody else with more genetics. 3, 2, right there. Jose Rudder, maybe? Rudder. Look at the 4s across the board. 8 genetics. Maria, where have you been all our lives? But 4s across the board is so good. 10, 11, and he's got 12 average. She can go a little bit higher in genetics, and you'd never need anybody else with her. Mark. I'm going with Mark. You have to train Mark up so many times to get to an 8. But nothing else is she good at, nor can she raise them as high as Mark's. Look, she can go to 17, 21. Mark can go to 12. I suppose that's the same. He can only go to 19. She can only go to 17. What's my math doing? All right. Mark, you're the one. Can't train Mark? We can train some other people, but we'll wait. Nope. What happened to the money? Oh, hiring old Mark cost a bit of money. We've got tram rides through there. One side of that thing you can see the raptors from. That's kind of too bad. What if we... It's not too much to put one of those in. Put some attractions over here. Vehicle in trouble, they can go up in the big skybox and watch the raptors attack the rangers. I feel like that'd be fun to do. You could watch them as they move around in the grass, getting ready to pounce on people. Hell yeah. Huge amenity right here. I don't even know what they want. Cheap burgers? Gourmet? Steak? That'll make you feel like a raptor. Aquarium? Losing money. Ice cream? Who knows? Fossil display. Of course you'd want that. If they cloned like ancient fish, that was something they found at Fort Peck Lake there in Montana, were giant ancient inland sea fish. One of them was like 16 feet long and called a Xiphactinus. And they found another Xiphactinus in like 1950s in Kansas, but it had another type of fish. I think it starts with an R. I can't remember the name of it. But the other fish is like 6 feet long, and the Xiphactinus is like 13, and he ate this 6-foot fish, and it got stuck in him, and he died, and that's how the fossil is. It's called a fish within a fish in Kansas, or something like that, is the title of it. Anyways, let us go. We've got the money for the Rex now. $2 million. Just to research it. What do we need? Science limit start. So there's that. Do we not have what we expected? What's the problem? No. All right, we better go. We need 2 more. I guess I should have gone with whatever her name was. We don't often need that. I wonder if we could... Some of these people we can only train once, though. All of them. And we need 2 more. We know we're going to use him. And her. Now let's go try this again. Resupply. Nope. We want Tyrannosaurus. Just enough. Alright, so there are 2 million to go, and we just lost every dollar we had to that. But luckily, I mean, we got everything in here just in time. Seems like people are pretty happy with the place, making some money. Let's see if we can't configure to make a little bit more. Yep. No good. Any of them, huh? Need a few more people, but this will be a good place for a big, maybe like sauropod paddock or something. Then we'll go back into this area. Put like a hatchery that can service all of them right there. There's some raptors. At least one. He went for the goat. It's horrible. Another one. It'd be so cool to watch him walk around like that. Haven't even a bite. There's a third one. You can see him pretty good from here. There's a fourth one. He's after. Surely that goat's had it. I feel like you probably could charge about whatever you wanted to for people to come in here. Now, oh, they're still working on the Rex DNA. I just want to keep making sure I've got everything, all the amenities. We're staying above 3 stars, so that's very good. There just isn't too much to do right here for dinosaurs, so I doubt people are really caring about staying places. Like 18 people. No dinosaurs visible. Well, we'll have to wait on that. Though you could make a small pen of like just Struthios or anything down there and they'd be happy with it. Maybe Struthios and these Dryosauruses would be a good combination. We'll see what happens with the Tyrannosaurus first and then move towards something. Pachyrhinosaurus or Parasaurolophus? He scratched himself, I would imagine. Which is sad enough, but do we not have a paleomedical facility down here anywhere? That's kind of dangerous. Shopping coverage low. Want more shopping amenities. Okay, so the carnivore, the Rex is done. Let's see what it takes to go get one. 2 million. 3, 4. Damn. And see, this is the one that I sent them to twice, and they came back with nothing. So I ended up sending them, getting them from these 2 places. 5 million. So, and then it's going to cost quite a bit more to get. We need about probably 10 to do the Rex. So why don't I see if I can't build a pin right in here and put in maybe a little bit more money-making things and drive the price up a little bit, and I'll be back. So all right, by way of video game magic, we're back here, and I've got 10 million ready to spend. Had a couple raptors die of old age, but we're ready to go hunt Tyrannosaurus down. Let's send the expeditions out. While they're out doing whatever they're going to do, we can talk a minute about bringing your rating up around your park. I don't know how many people can go do this. But there they go, they're off. And we'll see what they bring back, I guess. I don't know what all's going on out here. But... and does the ground always look like this down here? Anyways, so you can see I've got 4 and like a quarter stars over there. As you go around putting things in here, these amenities, you want to look at like this. Let's go to the amenities. And we'll just take a small one. You can see that I've got drink. There's not any drink coverage in here, and people would like it if there was, clearly. Right here, there isn't any with the red. There isn't any really right here. There's plenty of it not back in here, even though, well, that's a food place. They don't give a damn about the food back here, so let's change this to a drink instead. As we go in here and we'll check drink, we can see that most guests, let's go back. Now it's saying that there are very few guests here that care about it, but let's just go ahead and configure it anyways. I want to make sure we add all these things to the inside of it. I don't know what happened here. There we go. We've got a dead dinosaur. What? The raptors are just falling over dead one after the other. And you've got to keep somewhat of a healthy population. I've got like 5. And I'd maybe get a few more, but they really are not cheap to buy. Let's keep working on the Rex for now. They're back with fossils. So let's go see what they brought us. That's good. Too much, but that puts us over. Great. We don't even have to go back. We've got plenty of money. Now, I've done this before and had terrible luck with those damn fossils. I went like 4 times and probably spent nearly 6 million on that one expedition. It's like 2.16, and I went twice and got nothing. I guess it's 2.5 or 4.5 million, but 4.25.
Transportation underway.
Let's fill this back up. I don't know why we're running through fuel so quickly. Are we over on our little power station down here? No. Everything seems to be doing all right. These places, that's all right. And they're all connected. Well, anyways, here's the Rex pin. We already looked at that. But what I've done, other than go through and put in shopping centers, as you can see, Those blue lines tell you where these things are that they have and don't have. Here's another shopping center, and it reaches quite a ways, but not like over there. You can see the people that go over and go to that thing don't get any shopping done. And there's no real shopping when you step right off the plane. What there is, though, is 23 Struthiomimus to watch run around. And you can come right in here and check out there. Well, there's 27 of them in here. They're nearly at capacity. Not quite enough for us, but they're happy with everything. A little more for us, they say, but I don't know how much more they really need. As soon as you cover up one thing, they'll want something else. All right, so we're done with that extraction. Let's go for the next few fossils. Well, as soon as that gets done, we'll have the Rex at least ready to be incubated. We need a response team that's got the backbone to go in here and check on this thing, and then I suppose people are going to start filling in all down through here, and we'll need again more amenities to keep the park rate rising, but synthesizing the Rex is our #1 priority, and releasing it. Otherwise, let's watch what's got. Trikes terrorizing the place. How they're doing. 95 isn't too bad. They're a little heavy on cohabitation, but they can handle it. I like that if they're over, they don't go crazy. If the entire mix fits, they'll be okay. That's very nice. And again, make sure you've got plenty. There's food. It is making me money hand over fist. There. Every one of these places is loaded with people making tons of money. So that's what you've got to really shoot for, filling these places in with the right amenities. Look for those lines and try to fill them in. We're not really drawing in the fire people, whatever that is. All right, let's go over here and just set up the raptor incubator for them. We can modify the genome. Oh, I don't know about that. No, we're good here. Science scientist. $1 million to start, but I mean, once you get these amenities set up, once you start really pushing your stars up and everybody's going around to your facilities, you're going to be making money. But I bet you this place down here makes me money, and it's just Struthiomimus. There's not too many of them. I mean, I probably made 6 batches for under $1 million. Set all this up. Tons of people go in there. Be a little while on this Rex. Another minute. Let's turn it up. Fairly excited to get this thing out on the ground. I've worked hard to get to this point. Dialo's running. I think the Rex is ready. One egg. It's aggressive, dominant, hates everything. How's this gonna work? We don't have enough? We need to go level somebody's... Yeah. That's good anyways. I don't know why these are still using so much, but... Let's try this again. 2 million. In 3.5 minutes. I cannot wait that long. Let's go see what the Tyrannosauruses are doing. Just enjoying the sun, the shadow of the mountains. About halfway on that Rex. There's going to be a vehicle under threat constantly when that thing gets in there. No wonder why they fed it through a platform with that goat. Though I don't know, the goat wouldn't be enough. They'd have to feed it cattle. Something like that. A camel. Elephants. I mean, that's about the size of a lot of these ceratopsians. Dead dinosaur. I wonder what kind that is. Another raptor. Why are these Struthios dying? Dead old age.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
As we do this, let's get
Collecting asset.
another group of Struthios. Well, maybe the Trikes will be alright with no Struthios. And instead, look what we've got right here.
Transporting asset.
Put it right in the middle of the bare ground and see how quick. Damn. Dinosaurs falling over left and right. Trophy urn. We've got gate sabotage happening.
Transit
Why?
has commenced.
As soon as we get the Rex out, that's what's got to go on.
It's the gates. All the gates are open.
Do something! Quickly!
This
This
is
is
bad.
nonsense.
The dinosaurs have access to the entire park. And to the guests.
Is this a malfunction? A problem somewhere in your security code?
We're trying to get as much information as possible.
I don't understand all those damn lines and numbers. And programmers don't get me started.
It appears to be sabotage. Perhaps an inside attack. We need to get the guests to the emergency shelters.
Yes, of course.
Our first priority is to get the animals back to the enclosures.
It should be the safety of our guests by opening up our emergency shelters.
With one, we get the other. Agreed?
All right.
I agree.
Look,
Then see to it. Don't let our dream, my dream, be lost to history. Save the dinosaurs, save the guests, and save Jurassic Park.
we'll do what we can.
Well, even with a few minor setbacks, Jurassic Park is thriving. This is in spite of the fact that there are those who would wish to see us fail.
Or take our dinosaurs and our science for their own.
What people experience at Jurassic Park is beyond calculation. Of that, there can be no doubt. Still, I think we can go higher and exceed our own expectations.
We'll get the numbers up in attendance. More guests should improve our ratings.
Yes, as will a higher species count.
Together, we've brought dinosaurs into this world. Now, let's bring the world to the dinosaurs.
Asset requiring collection.
Well, that was a bunch of crap that it all had to fall apart right there while I was trying to get the Rex out, but it seemed like got everything under control pretty well. These scientists are... I don't know who's sabotaging me. We'll go get some rested. All those ones. The gate down there is still busted, it seems like. Where is the response team? asses down here. Deal with these. It's done. Let's turn people loose and keep working on the dead dinosaurs. Well, let's go see the Rex again. I mean, that was the entire point. Where is
Asset
it?
in the air.
Missing sand. Well, I suppose so. They talk about how the U.S. used to be have an inland sea in Montana, or up to Montana, where the Rex got. He just napped it down where the Rex was. Where I grew up in Iowa, they had trilobites all over the place. And like leaves and rocks and such. And those things, of course, were all in the sea at one time, I suppose. Let's end it there. We wanted to see the Rex. We've got reach a park rating of 5 stars, increase the dinosaur species, and increase the number of guests. I think we could do all that maybe in the next one or work towards it. I'll say thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy watching this Rex walk around for a little while. I'll see you in another video. Take it easy.